Very good morning, children. Hope all are safe at home and also all studying at home, sitting at home. Don't waste your time, children. You are all in 8th standard. See that you study, at least you spend your time minimum 2 hours in the morning and evening for your studies. Okay, rest of your time you can spend however you want. I don't want to say all the time sit in front of your book. Okay, children, shortly you'll be getting the textbooks also. We'll inform through online messages. Till then, whatever the teachers have given the classwork, go through it. Okay, and also children who have not done the admission yet, finish it off, because planning to conduct first round test, that is FA1, in the month of August, that is next month. So if you're told you have not done the admission, finish off the admission formalities, collect the books and see that you all sit and study. Okay, children. So coming to the lesson back, last class we studied about force and pressure, right? Only force we took. I hope you all understood the force. Now regarding the pressure, we are going to study. What is pressure? Force is, what did you learn by the, last class force, children? Force is nothing but it's a kind of movement, right? Exerted by, particularly by the human being. Force is exerted pressure, a kind of action exerted by by everything, which will make the things to move from one place to another. Okay, there'll be a like motion. Force means, since because of the applied force, no, there'll be a change in the there'll sometimes in the shape of the object, or from one place to another, it will move. The change, there'll be changes. Okay, we'll come to the point, the pressure. This pressure also, we hear this word regularly, right? Particularly in the kitchen, mummy will be telling pressure cooker. What is this pressure? What is the relationship between the force and pressure? I'll just show you one here also in your textbook. Once you get the textbook, you go through your textbook, children. Few activities they have given. Okay, I'll just show you one activity. Okay, do you all know what is this? This is a nail. Nail, you know, no? You have seen, because everywhere without nail we cannot hang the clock. So there's a nail. Okay, and this is, you all know, you all know this. There's a hammer. What we do with these two? We just fix a nail to the wall with the help of, as soon as we touch the nail with the tip of the, the sharp edge towards the wall, means it will not get fixed. It has to be hammered by this hammer. Okay, it should be beaten by this hammer, then only the nail will go and get fixed to the wall. Okay, now see, children, have you ever tried with the head of the nail? If you keep the head like this and you try to push it towards the wall, will it get fixed inside the wall? No, only the sharp edge, the pointed edge, as soon as you keep at one hit also, immediately the nail will go inside the what is that, the wall, or whichever, the wooden plank or whatever it is. Why? What is the reason? See, children, when the same, I'll just show on this the table only. With the same, the head of the nail, when I keep on the particular place where I want to get it fixed, when I hit with the same pressure, what happens? The nail will not get inside the plank or the wall. But when I fix the nail towards the sharp edge, with the same force, I'll not apply more force also. As soon as I just one hit I give, no, on the head of the nail, it immediately get inside the wooden plank. The nail is, that is, the pressure is nothing but a force applied to a particular unit area. This is only a particular area. This is the small area where a force is applied, is only pressure. So the force which I have to, I'm using a force to lift the hammer and to hit. So as soon as I hit, no, the nail is got fixed to the plank or the wall. So that is nothing but the pressure. Due to the pressure, the nail has got fixed to the to the particular wall. Hope you all understood, children. So what is that pressure? A large force over a small area. This, very small area. See, this is a very small area. A large force over a small area. The more the small the area is, the pressure will be more. Okay. So pressure is nothing but force by unit area. See, this is the force by unit area is only the pressure. This is the formula for pressure. It is so simple, right? So pressure is nothing but force per unit area. See, the smaller the area, I said, no, if you just now I said the pressure cooker. See, as soon as after mommy prepares, no, the food in the cooker, she cannot open the lid immediately. The pressure and all should come down, because as soon as the immediately the lid is opened, you know, what due to the pressure, whatever the ingredients, whatever the like sambar or liquid, whatever it is, immediately it will flow up. So instead, the pressure should come down. Then only mommy will open the lid slowly once the pressure all get down. I mean, it comes down. So see, as soon as the lid is open, no, the hot fog will come from the pressure cooker. But if again if the lid is closed, that sound will not be heard. You can see only the smoke. But as soon as the lid is closed, again with that small hole, you can see that kind of, you can hear the sound, the noise of the pressure, because the area when the lid is completely open, the area is large. So the pressure will not be, it not be seen properly also, and not the sound will be heard, because the pressure will not be that height, that more. Okay, when it is the lid is closed, the what happened with that small hole, the pressure comes and a kind of small noise will be heard, and you can see the pressure also. So the smaller area, because all the pressure should come from that small hole. So the smaller the area, the pressure will be more. Understood? You have seen the winds and the cyclones are due to, I mean, during winter season, when the wind blows, the cyclone, what you would have heard in many places, not particularly in Bangalore, many places where the house rooftop would have blew because of the pressure, atmospheric. There is a vary in pressure. So what is this pressure? This is what the pressure is. Okay. So this is a simple example I've given. If you take a see, I'll show you what I will give another example also, because other activity also is in the textbook. See, what is this? You know, no, this is beans, a vegetable, because we do cut the vegetables with the knife. No, see, this is a knife. Okay, there is a knife. You have seen, but you don't use, children. Though you are come to 8th standard also, sometimes there's a chance for you to cut your finger. Okay, see, this vegetable is so thin, I can just break with my finger only. But also, mummy will use sometimes to cut very short, to cut it very chop it very finely. She will use the knife, because very small, thin she want means she'll use the knife. Okay, see, now there is knife means one side will be sharp, the sharp edge, and one more will be blunt, right? Have you ever, will you be able to cut the vegetable with the blunt? See how much this is the blunt side. I'm using this. So much pressure I'm applying, but also the vegetable has not got cut. See, only there is a mark, that's all. But it has not got cut. See how much pressure I'm applying. Then also it is not getting cut. But the same pressure, not that much pressure also. As soon as I apply, I use with the sharp edge, you know, immediately see it got cut. So soon it got cut. That means the smaller area, the smaller the area, the pressure will be more. Understood? This is only a very simple example. I hope you are, see, compared to this edge, this, the blunt side is, the area is bit width. Okay, so the more width, the pressure will be less. The lesser width, the pressure will be more. Understood, children? Since the width is more, I am unable to cut with this. It is not possible, it is not getting cut only. But the same, though I apply so much pressure, it's not getting only one cut. See, so soon it got cut. It got cut into 2 pieces. So this will be a simple example which I wanted to show. The larger, the smaller the area, the pressure will be more. Okay. Will it, one more thing, will it happens, the pressure the pressure, does it exert in the liquid also and the gases? So that also we'll see, children. There are so many activities. I didn't get the materials, like I didn't, due to, I mean, work, you know, I couldn't go out and get the materials, but whatever it is, I'll explain in the board only. Okay. We'll just try with the liquid. Okay. We'll check whether there is a pressure exerts in the liquids. For this liquids, so they have given few activities in your textbook. Very shortly, you'll be getting the books, children. Once it is comes now, we immediately inform you so that you can buy the books. I mean, you get your the due book, I mean the book list, and collect your due books. Okay. So here there is an activity. They have given, I mean, take a long plastic tube. Okay, take a 2 long plastic tube. Okay, there's a this is all available. It's like once the bazaar is open, no, we would have brought. But since even my workload, no, I couldn't get the materials children. But not a problem. It is a simple activity. I'll explain on the board only. See, this I've taken two plastic pipe. I mean plastic tube kind. The plastic means it will be transparent. Okay. Now to the bottom, both the bottoms, fix a balloon. Okay, a balloon you have seen, no? Balloon. Fix a balloon. Okay, so a fixed balloon means it will be crushed kind. It won't be bulged also. As soon as you bring, it will be flat. A balloon. Both the side I fixed a balloon. Okay, this is the mouth of the plastic tube. Now we'll just assume this is X pipe and this is Y tube. Okay, to this X tube, we'll hold the pipe in your hand and start pouring water. You start pouring the water inside the tube. Water you fill it till this. I mean to the 40% of the tube. We will just mark it A. Okay, so till here, till A, you have poured the water. Immediately, you know what happens. This balloon start bulging. Is it not? Hmm? So it is nothing but due to the pressure. The pressure which is applied bottom of the liquid exerted, the pressure at the bottom of the tube, the balloon started blowing. So this is only the example that liquids also exert exerts the pressure. Okay, we'll take in another tube. We will start pouring the water till B. I mean little bit high to the height of the 70% of the height we will fill. We'll see what happens to this balloon. You know, obviously, this balloon will be blown still more bigger. That means the more the water you have filled in the column, the pressure is more and the bulging of the balloon is expanded. So this is what is the mean. Whatever I write on the board, you take it on, children. Okay, pressure exerted by water at the bottom of the container depends on the height of the column. Got, children? It is so simple. But few activities which is given to make you to understand. So what also the pressure depended on the bottom of the column. It depends on the height of the column. See, the more you pour the water inside the tube, the pressure exerted by at the bottom of the water is more. Good. Another example also they have given. So this is bottom, right? The bottom of the container. Now we'll take another container. We'll take a bottle, plastic bottle, whatever the Pepsi bottle, that this bottle is there, no? You can take that bottle, okay? A large bottle. To this, you make a hole. It's very easy to make a hole by to a plastic bottle. That is, take a sharp object, a knife, heat it, and just as soon as you keep the sharp, the heated thing near the bottle, immediately the plastic will get melt and there'll be a hole. To this hole, fix a small tube. Okay, fix a small. Even the plastic tube also can be fixed immediately. If you, as soon as you heat it little bit, the tip of the plastic tube will get melt, and as soon as you fix near the bottle, it get fixed to the container. Okay, to this bottle, you just fix another balloon at the end of the plastic tube, small tube. Okay, so here you fix another balloon. Okay, now what we are supposed to do, just start add the water, liquid. Okay, whatever water only you keep adding it. So what happens? Immediately the pressure exerted towards the wall will make the balloon expanded. It will start bulging. So that means the water exert the pressure towards the wall also. The water liquids exert. It is a very simple points which they have given through the activity. Liquids exert pressure towards the, due to pressure only, no. See, that time we saw the bottom of the column, the plastic tube, the pressure exerted, so the balloon got expanded. But here it is fixed to the side of the bottle, so to the side also the pressure is, I mean, to the wall of the container also the liquid has exerted a pressure. So liquids exert pressures towards the side of the wall also. Okay, sides of the container. That's what, no, the tank, when the heavy rain, no, when there is a heavy rain, the tank, I mean, very very big tanks will get filled by the rainwater, and due to the more water, the walls will break and the dam will break, right? So this is due to the pressure. So it shows the liquids exert pressure towards the wall also. It is not showing the pressure towards only the water, towards the wall also. One more example that given is, one more activity. One more bottle you take, this Pepsi bottle only. Okay. Now make at the same level only, make 1, 2, 3, 4 4 holes. I told now how to make a hole with the nail or knife. As soon as you melt it, no, immediately as soon as you keep, what happens? This bottle will get a hole. You can make a hole easily. Now just pour the water inside that. What happens? Immediately the water starts pouring from the coming out from the what is that, the hole. So by this, but it will be same pressure by the same hole, no, the pressure will be same, the water will be in the same pressure from all the holes it is coming. So liquids exert, by this what point we can will understood is, liquids exert equal pressure at the same depth. Got. So by this activities we learned that liquids exert the pressure. Liquids exert the pressure towards the wall also, and the liquids exert same equal pressure at the same depth. So these 3 points we learned from these many activities. Now coming to the point of the gaseous. Now liquid, so we came to know that it is liquids exert the pressure. We'll know whether the gas also exert the pressure. What is this first gas, like 1 second, children. Okay, gas. See, first we'll go with the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure. What is this atmospheric pressure? What is this atmosphere? Atmosphere, a layer, the gas surrounded by is only the atmosphere, a layer of the gases surrounded by. Everywhere, you know, air is present everywhere. That is only atmosphere. So what is this atmospheric pressure? So just atmospheric pressure is nothing but, you just take a column. See, you take any empty bottle also, we know that air is filled in that, right? So the same way, you take a I mean long column, plastic tube. Okay, now we know that air is there, air is present in this I mean this plastic tube. Okay, now at the bottom the pressure will be more. That is due to the pull of the gravitational. So the pressure pulled by the gravitation, as I said, force is nothing but pull or push. So the pressure, you know, everything will be pulled by the gravitational power. So gravitational force. So the force or the gravitational force is pulled at the bottom of the air, and I mean this in this column is nothing but atmospheric pressure. This is only the pressure. So you must be thinking how then we all should, when the air is surrounded by us, and all the time the gravitation pull will be there by the gravity of the earth, and the pressure will be move, atmospheric pressure will be there, then we are not, why we are not getting crushed in the atmospheric pressure? This is due to the pressure in us, the inside our body, the pressure inside our body is equivalent to the pressure of the outside of our outside of us is balancing. That means what is the pressure inside our body means? It's nothing but we to exert a pressure. That is, we take the air, the lungs will expand, and we just inhale the gas. That is, we know we exhale and inhale the gases. When we inhale, again the lungs will get compressed. So the pressure, what we pull or push, we do know that is also pressure. The force which we do with the air, that is pull or push, no, that is also, that pressure is balancing the pressure at the outside, the surrounding of our body. That is why we are all stiff. We are not getting compressed with the. If at all the pressure is more only due when the wind blows more heavily due to cyclones and all, no, the pressure will be more, which will not be balanced with the pressure exerted by our body. That time either we will fall or we will be unable to we'll be unable to control that force by ourselves. So we go and see that we will hide ourselves. We'll see that we'll be protected by that storms. Okay. So till this, we have come to know that air produces, the gas also produces pressure, liquids also produces pressure. So to this, the liquids, what is that? The force and the pressure lesson is completed, children. Hope you all understood. Now, as I said, no, I may start the lesson, the second lesson also, but by then, if at all I am unable to complete, I don't want you to make burden also. If at all the first round test will tell you the when will be the, because so many have not taken the books, still we have not given the, we are waiting the books to be issued. If not, textbooks is issued also, no, with the notebooks, whatever the teachers are given, we'll see that the first round test will be conducted, because usually we conduct in the month of July only. Because of all this pandemic, we are just postponing. We may conduct, we planning to do in the month of August. So be prepared, children, whatever teachers are giving. So write the notes, submit the notes, get corrected by the teachers, and start learning. Okay, children, thank you.